Hello, Gemini. Sarah here, Divine. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wanted to dive in and talk about this Mars in Gemini, your sign transit that's occurring right now. This into Gemini in August, around August 20th, depending on your time zone. And it's here until March 22nd of 2023. That is a long time, Mars, to sit in a sign, sitting in your sign, and it's your first house. And my internet is unstable, so it's been unstable for several weeks now. So I apologize if there's a hiccup. Anyway, so in Gemini, in your first house, Mars is ruled by Aries, and Aries kind of the ruler of the first house. I think of the houses as life areas. So the first house is all about self. And so this this is like a personal inner transformation for you. And Mars is here. If you think back to May or June of 2021, we had eclipses in Gemini, and Mars is here to kind of activate, kind of clear up, kind of, do some damage control maybe, but really here to kind of show up and do the thing. However, it's going to be here for a long time, and it's going to go retrograde the end of October into mid-January. And so we're really going to kind of feel this transit in your first house, in your first house, in your self house, right? First house is all about yourself. It's all about who you are. And there are other transits, of course, going on along the way. Mars will square Venus. So the masculine planet is going to square the feminine planet. That's going to happen mid-September. And we're going to have Uranus, which is in your 12th house, which is spirituality, square Saturn in Aquarius. That's control, restrictions, that kind of thing. So that'll be fun. We, of course, have a Mercury retrograde that starts this week. And then Pluto will go direct early October. I think Saturn goes direct before it goes retrograde. So that's been happening. And of course, during Scorpio season, we'll have eclipses. So amplification, things will get amplified during those eclipses. Then Mars will go direct middle of January 2023, and ultimately you in March of 2023. And so there's a lot here. This is a very long Mars to be here. And so this is going to really you in to yourself and really have you focus on yourself and your inner transformation and your inner knowing yourself, really your desires, like what do you deeply want in your life for yourself. Maybe it's how you want to feel about yourself or the life that you're living. We're having like some mental ability, energy going on, especially throughout September, October, because of just the transits and how the planets are kind of shifting and swaying, how they're conversing. There's not a lot of forward momentum going on. The planets are already retrograde, and Mercury is going to join the party. And so it's going to be a lot going on throughout this of time. So I really just invite you, number one, to look back at what was going on for you. What were you thinking about? What were you envisioning May or June of 2021? And really dive into some journaling and meditation and really get clear with yourself about yourself. Like what are you desiring? What lights you up? Want things to go. Self. You rule the twist. You rule civility, and short-term memory and things like that. And so may be short moments where things feel really steady, with you with this transit going on. And so really dig into that root chakra, really dig into connecting to the earth, connecting with yourself to the earth. You know, take on some practices to really dig in, and plant yourself. Maybe life is feeling a little bit like unstable or unsettled, and really find the within yourself, right? Create the stability in yourself. A lot of self energy here for Gemini, and you guys have kind of been going through it, right, with the eclipses last year, and all of the activity in Gemini, and so it's really kind of been a road for you, right? And so not done yet, right? None of us is done yet. This is crazy, really crazy, intense time for all of us. And so that's what I want to just focus on, really give you an overview of, you know, what this looks like in this first house, right? In this area of self and desires for yourself. And so I do have some stones for you. If you can get a hold of hematite, I do not have a hematite, but hematite is a stone for Mars. And so it'll really help you kind of ground in, you know, activate that root chakra. I do have a rasper, and so red stone, that can really root you in and pull you down to the earth. Like I said, plant yourself into the earth. And then I have a smoky quartz, and this kind of activates below the root chakra. And again, it's just a grounding yourself in, pulling yourself into the earth, focusing on yourself, what you truly desire, what kind of, you know, Mars is ruled by Aries, and the Aries is a fire sign. And so, you know, you being an air sign, I often think that air ignites the fire, right? If you know, so you can, you know, give it a lot of air and you'll extinguish the flame. But if you gently on a flame, right, you'll ignite fire. And so I feel like that's perfect for you, to your airy energy, to ignite the fire within yourself. And so really, you know, meditation, journaling, getting super connected with yourself. This is transformation within, for you. So I hope you found that to be helpful. Obviously, this was an overview for Sun in Gemini, but if you would like a personal reading so that I can look at your chart and really give you an idea of what may be coming up for you individually, uniquely, I'd be happy to do that. You can, you know, contact me below. If you have questions, you can leave me a comment below, and I'll be happy to answer your question and give you a little support. And thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next crazy.